got that G and my nullos. I'm just saying. We pull up to the scene, they be filled with jealousy. If a bitch get
stop
finicky, she gon' bring the energy. I hit a phone with a
3, 2, 1, action.
Dear light.
I got chills, then multiply.
So hello everyone, it's Howdy and I'm back for another video and I hope you guys are having a good time. Welcome to my channel. How are you guys doing? What's going on? Let me know in the comments below. Guess what? You guys have seen the title of the video. I know, I was like, you guys, you know.
So I wanted to project myself forward to age 80 and say, okay, now I'm looking back on my life. I want to have minimized the number of regrets I have.
I'll be frank with you guys, right? I love doing these videos, especially as a hairdresser that is an investor. I'm sorry, it's like something so different from the norms of being a hairstylist, a hairdresser, and I love it, you know, being able to use my brain to brainstorm, deal with math and numbers. I'm here for it. So in today's video, you guys have already seen the title. What did I say? I said I'll be showing you guys, especially new beginners that are investing, you know, you're ready to now, you know, get your feet wet. I want to show you guys how to create limit sales and limit buys using WEBULL, because when I first started using WEBULL for investing, I'll be real with you guys, it was intimidating in a way, but I was so curious. I'm always a curious person who loves to learn, so I was like, okay, figure this out yourself, and it's so exciting. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute, who am I? That's a Raven moment.
So let's get into it. So I'll show you guys how to do limit buys and limit sales, okay, in WEBULL, using WEBULL. Let's get into this. And if you guys have started investing, let me know in the comments below, how is it going? Are you guys enjoying it? Are you guys finding it interesting? Yesterday I got my dividends and let me tell you, oh honey, looks like I am about 40% ready to retire and I'm here for it, okay? So that's the power of investing, people.
You never want a paycheck, you understand that, kid? I said, okay, I got it.
So let's go. First, screen records. Okay, so time to go to WEBULL and I'll show you guys how to do this, okay? But let's get into it. So you guys can tell I have $50 for this video, so I'll show you guys how to limit sell and how to limit buy, okay? And first, let's do the limit buying. So you can see that Orchids, right, which is my dividend stock, is now 4.910. This is what happens whenever they pay out the dividend, the stock price comes down, which is the best time to buy. Buy the dip, bitches, buy that dip. I'm sorry, I love buying the dip. I'm ready to retire. I'm sorry, like Whew. No, so let's get into this.
A what?
How do we buy the dip? I will do the buy with the dividend stock, and then I'll do this. I'll do the buy with Shiba and also the dividend stock. Okay, so first let's go with Orchids. Orchids Capital is my dividend stock, and I will be doing the limit buy. Okay, so this is how you limit buy. First, you click on Orchid. Now we are going to buy. Okay, click on buy. So when you come to this page, it has order type, limit price, quantity, right? Now when you get here, you'll see limit. You can change it to market buy, which is buying at the price that the person who wants to sell is ready to sell. Okay, so I will be going with limit buy. Trailing stop is when trailing stop is if your stock is down or your stock is grown, it has grown to a particular point, and you said that if this stock ever falls down to this certain price, sell me out. So it will just automatically sell it out even if you don't want. So I'll show you guys how to do that later, okay? So if the market continues to fall and you decide, okay, if the market falls to a certain point, sell all my stocks off, you put the particular amount of stocks you would like to sell and then put the price, and once the market falls to that price and you don't want it, you just sell out. This is what you use to prevent what we call stop loss, okay? But today we are doing limit buy, okay? So limit buy, I want to buy this stock at 4.910 because there is no difference really between 4.190 if you're buying 1 or 2 stocks, okay, or 2 shares of a stock. So I would go with limit, and I'm saying that if this stock is at, the ask is 4.910. Okay, let's do I will do 2 of them. So I'll do 1 for that. I'll just do 1 share of that, okay? And I'm saying include extended hours, so all through the day, if it ever drops to 4.90, it will buy it from 4 a.m. until, from 4:30 a.m. until 8 p.m. It's always tricky because I know both the after hours, the pre-market, and the regular hours, so that's how I always think about it. So I'm doing extended hours, but just for the whole day. I'm not doing for 60 days, okay?
Let's move right along.
So click. Now that is there. So how do you find out if this stock is, you know, has been made, you know, it's now in a limit buy? I'll go to orders, open order, you can see there, right? Orchid Island, and buy limits. It shows that buy limit, telling you that this, whenever it drops to that price, I'm getting 1 stock or 1 shares of Orchid Capital, okay? Now let's do 1 more of that stock, and this time I'll be doing for 4.910 for 1 share, okay? So limit buy, okay? Limit buy, I'll do limit buy of this 4.191, okay? And where we are buying 1 at the mark at that cost, okay? 1 and buy, and it shows, you see, your order for 1 has been bought. That means it went through. Now that we know that that is the easiest, that is the only way to actually create a limit buy stock for the stocks, okay? Now I will go back to it, and this time we are now that we know how to create a limit buy for you guys rather than doing market, because sometimes people are like, oh my god, I wish if whenever it drops to this price, that's when I'll buy. I'm like, guys, you can do a limit buy, because as a new investor, there was once upon a time when I didn't know anything about limit buying or limit selling, so I would wait, keep checking the market. But this way you can just set it and go about your day. That's why it's always good when your investments can be on what we call autopilot. So you can do that, set it up for 60 days and forget about it. Whenever the market drops to that price, you get your stock, rather than checking your phone all the time and being nervous like, oh my god. Especially new investors, I know that anxiety when you're trying to figure out how the market works, okay?
You never want a paycheck. You understand that, kid? I said, okay, I got it.
Now let's do a limit sale, okay, of that 1 share, right? I'll get what we call a stopwatch loss. No, I won't even buy back. Okay, so I'll be doing a limit sale back of that 1 share I just got for the day, okay? I'm so stupid. Okay, now sell. I'll go to sell to close. Now I am just doing one share, okay? Good. And I'm saying just 1 quantity. You guys saw that when you get to this point, right, when it's time to sell, to make a sell, what happens is that the screen shows red. You see the button is red, but when it's a buy, the button is green. I'll show it again. So go back. When you say buy, see the buttons are green, like, oh, you're in the green zone, in the happy zone. Then when it goes to sell to close, you're not selling all of them. Make sure you change the quantity from whatever amount of shares you have to 1. I'm selling just 1 for you guys to see, okay? Okay. Just 1, honey. If I sell all, I'll just start crying because that is a no. See, quantity, remember to change it to quantity 1, and you see the button now shows me, the button now looks so crazy. The button now looks sad and angry, but red is one of my favorite colors, so I would go there and say I'm doing for 4.92. I'm sorry. Okay, so there. Okay, now let's see if the limit sale is working. I would go to, let's see, I'm going back to orders. You guys can see the screen with me. Going back to orders, you see the top open orders, I now have 4.920, that if it gets to that price, I can actually, the market can sell that stock at 1 share for me. Okay, see, it's 1. Okay, anyway, this is how you can do it yourself also. I know as a beginner it's so difficult to navigate WEBULL, so, and it can be like nerve-wracking, like what do I do? So I've shown you guys. Now that we've done that, it's time for us to do this with Shiba, honey. You guys know I love me Shiba. So for Shiba, I'll be doing a limit buy, okay, but this time I'll show you guys how to buy at the market price or a limit buy.
Look at us, huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
So let's go to Shiba. Shiba right now is at 720. I want it at 708, and I know it will drop down to that point at some point in the day. Shiba can only, crypto can only do limit buy or limit sale for 1 day. You can put this for a whole 60 days like stocks. Cryptos are different from stocks. Okay, so I will go to Shiba, and I have $40-something left that I can use to do this. I've already thought about getting this, so I'll go to limit price. You see there, I'll go to limit price and I'll change that. I'm changing it to 708. No, don't go up, go down. Okay, 708, and I now have total, and I'm now saying that whenever it gets to this point, I am interested in buying as much as I can when it drops to 7.8. I wanted to show you guys how to create a limit buy and a limit sale for stocks and also for crypto. Okay, and time in force, yeah, it only does for the day, and after that it cancels. But for stocks, it does the whole 60 days or just for the day if you want it that way. So now that I've done it, I'll say limit, I want 6 million plus shares, coins, since it's a crypto. Okay, and for the day, and I'll say buy. Good. So now if anytime this prices of crypto goes up down, so if it ever comes down to 708, I'll be getting 6 million plus shares, okay, coins of this. And in order to see if that's, you see, when you come to my screen now, you can see buy 6.059 at 708 limit. Okay, and that tells me that that is working, Shiba working. So I now have this open order ready to go, and I can go about my day doing other stuffs. Okay, now let's go back to this again.
The woman I'm trying to become would draw no satisfaction from this at all. Fortunately, I'm not that woman just yet.
And check it, and it looks like my order for 1 share at 4.900 has gone through. Okay, that's good for me. Okay, let's see. So you see, when you come to the ORC, you can see that that order went to for 4.90. Good. So I now have 13,384 shares of Orchid Capital, and I can't wait to see what my dividend will be at the end of next month. Okay. Oh, this is so good. Okay, anyway, I hope you guys learned a lot from this, or learned something on how to now start doing your own limit buys and limit sell. You don't have to be at the stock market all the time, because sometimes you can be nervous when the market drops. Put your stop losses, put your limit buys and limit sales, and just go about your day. That is how you can use one stone to kill two birds. You can be working your day job while your investments are taking care of themselves, okay? If you want to buy a stock, you don't have to stay there with it. Create your limit buy, create your limit sell, and go about your day, okay? I love you all so much, and I can't wait to see you guys soon in the next video. But now you can see how you can create this. As you can tell, I have 8 open sale orders for Orchid, CLNE, FCL, SOS, and the rest of them, okay? I want to sell those so that I can use them and invest in my dividends or invest in my crypto. And until next time, please go out there, take care of yourselves. I love you all so much, and I'm so happy I can share this knowledge, especially with new investors that are, you know, like, okay, I'm in the service industry, but I want to start saving because I cannot work like in the right ways or like a crazy person or in corporate plantation for the rest of my life, okay? This is how you do it. And if you have any questions on what you want me to do about the investment world or the stock market, let me know in the comments below, and I'll create those videos for you guys. And until next time, bye guys. Also guys, when you've created these orders, of limit buying and limit sell, and you change your mind, it is okay to cancel it, and it's very easy to do cancellations, okay? Let's do NSPR, okay? This order now, if I want to cancel it, I'll just click on it, then go to cancel order or modify order and say cancel, okay? And that's the best way. See, want to go. Then they ask you, we will attempt to cancel this order. Believe me, when you do it, see, cancelled. Yeah. And so whenever they do that, it's just, they are trying to just make sure that you get what they are saying, okay? I would go back to this again and say that I want it at 11:60, okay? And I'm creating it back, okay? Not for the day, but for 60 days. And then, yes, good, okay? So you see, you can put it back and put it back. It's very easy to do that. Anyway, that's it. Yeah.
What you leaving for when my night is yours? Just a little more, don't go yet. 'Cause I'm loving myself real good.
Did you guys hear that? I'm scared.
In a way that you never could.